You are here because you feel stuck on the piano and you don't know which direction to take. You've wasted a lot of time, tutorial to tutorial. I feel your pain. I have been playing for over 2 decades now, and if you think it was easy, no. I was stuck for years, not progressing. I was frustrated until I broke out with these tricks that I'll show you that was able to help me create the pieces I felt, performed on big stages, meeting presidents, building a following. There are only 5 reasons why you are stuck. Before we dive into them, I just want to say this. If you're the kind of person who has tried everything but still feels stuck, I made something for you. It's called the Controller Master Key, and it's designed to give you a clear soul-aligned roadmap to finally break through. Lounge doors are opened and spots are moving fast. So if you're really serious and you're tired of being stuck and confused at the piano, click the link in the pinned comments. It will show you everything you need to do. Let's break down these 5 reasons. Have you ever sung your favorite song for years? Then you happen to stumble on the original lyrics of the song. Nah, that's trash, I'll stick to my own lyrics. Yep, that's exactly what you are doing. Exactly what you are doing. This is as a result of muscle memory, but it's actually more complicated than that. Our brain is wired for survival. This has been the way throughout human existence. Let's date back to our forefathers. In the early ages, we were hunters and gatherers, right? So survival meant finding the easiest and most efficient ways to do things. And that's what our brain still does today. It creates shortcuts, routines, patterns. That's how muscle memory is born. Through repetition, not accuracy. Your body doesn't care whether it is right or wrong. It just says, hey, we've done this 100 times. Lock it in. This is unconscious. Your body remembers how to perform a physical task without conscious effort. And here's the danger. Once it's locked in, change feels like punishment. Because the brain hates harder parts. So if you are stuck on the piano, repeating mistakes, frustrated that nothing feels right, it's not your talent. It's your training. You are practicing something wrong. And the more you do it, the deeper the groove gets. So what do? You slow down everything. Take a song like St. Thomas by Sonny Rollins. Now, if it's your first time playing this song, you probably might not get it on the first try. The best approach is to slow it down. Let me give you an example. This is the original tempo. And this is how I'm going to start. With the 3 principles: rhythm, melody, harmony. Rhythm first. Here my focus is on the rhythm, just the rhythm. Making sure that I get my timings right. But notice that the tempo is slower than the original. Now I move to the melody. What I'm trying to do here is that I'm trying different variations of melodies, but still sticking to the St. Thomas tune. Now I move to the harmony. You see how I'm going step by step? Exactly, that's how we learn. Notice that I'm playing it slower than the original. It's very important. Now when you've done this a couple of times, you get better. Then you can play it at the original tempo. Music is like a story. Now I'm just going to start with the melody. Okay. Then I move to a higher octave. I play with rhythm a bit here. Then I try harmonies. Now I focus on just the melody. See how everything is linked? Slow is smooth, smooth is fast. Repeat that until your muscle memory works for you. Because practice doesn't make perfect. You were lied to. Perfect practice does. I get it. Skills are boring. Arpeggios, oh my goodness, they feel like homework. I can imagine waking up every single day doing the same thing all over again. I just want to play cool songs. I want to be cute. You want to be cute, eh? Oh. You'll be cute, all right. You'll freeze at one spot forever. No progress. That is, if you don't go back to the beginning. You want to change something about your piano playing, right? But if nothing changes, nothing changes. Now imagine this. You are walking to your friend's house. Then you check your pockets like, wait, where's my wallet? My wallet, my what? Now here you are, lost. You don't even know where your wallet is. Now, what's the best thing that you think you can do at that moment? Tell me. You go back to the beginning of your journey and you begin tracing the steps you took to find your wallet. You have a higher chance of finding your wallet if you ask me. Now, if you use this wallet theory that I just explained, in fact, check the wallet, check inside. What do you see? What do you see? A key, eh? Now, this is the key that's going to unlock the next journey of your piano playing if you use the theory I just explained. He who has his fundamentals right can build any skyscraper and it will stand the test of time. Always find a way to include basic techniques in practice. Base it on these three principles: the rhythm, the melody, and the harmony. And trust me, you will see progress. Poco a poco, poco a poco, poco a poco. I know there's some kind of high you get from playing something difficult on the piano, but there's also a reason why we have checkpoints in games and upgrades. Sometimes, admit it, your fingers are level 5. You can't expect to be playing a level 20 song. No, calm down. You cannot make progress like that. Build yourself progressively. Think of it as jogging. Let's say you are to jog 20 miles. If you look at the destination, you would be overwhelmed. You'll be like, oh my goodness, what? But just look a few meters ahead and jog, a few meters jog, and you will get there, trust me. The only way you don't is if you quit. Say what? You want to quit? You want to quit? No problem, no problem. I just need you to talk to this friend of mine. Most students sit down and just start playing. No plans, no goals, no focus. It's like going to the gym, just wandering around, touching the equipment. Let me ask you a question. You want to get somewhere in playing the piano, right? Where is that somewhere? We need to know a place so that we can build a plan and a routine to get you there. For example, you want to play like Oscar Peterson. Who is Oscar Peterson? Well, yeah, no, right? Wow. The question will be, how do we get there now? First of all, sending everything back to the basics, we have 3 things to focus on: the rhythm, melody, and harmony. Observe Oscar again. You can see he's leaning more towards the rhythm side. So you want to be a rhythmarius. More of that later on this channel. Subscribe if you don't want to miss it. Then you structure your routine to heavily focus on the rhythm aspect more. But you don't just take an Oscar Peterson piece and start playing. You start learning the basic fundamentals of rhythm again. You see, everything is basics. Build a routine around that and trust me, you will see improvements. Now you have an end goal in mind. It doesn't mean you neglect melody and harmony. No. You've just made the path clearer on exactly what to focus on. Well, that's why I'm here. More on that later. If you've been struggling to build that kind of routine on your own, don't worry. Inside Controller Master Key, I will guide you to identify your sound and build a custom path that matches it. This is not a one-size-fits-all approach. This is not just theory, but a real framework that gives you clarity, traction, and momentum. The link is in the description. Okay, now you've learned everything you need to learn about music, but there's something missing. That thing in particular cannot be taught. I can only guide you, but that thing is in you, and it's called the soul, my friend. Music is supposed to be felt, not heard. Now here's why there's no expression when you are playing the piano. There's too much focus on getting it right. Just allow the soul to take control. Don't be afraid of making mistakes. Make it. Trust yourself. Listen to what you are playing. No, I mean, actually, listen. Music is not maths and calculations. At the end of the day, it's supposed to be felt. Focus on one musical element at a time. Dynamics, tempo. Sing while you play. That thing helps a lot. Music is a story, and always remember, you are the author. Now here's what I want you to understand. Feeling stuck isn't a sign that you are not talented enough. It's a sign that you are ready for the next level of understanding. Every plateau is actually a launching pad. Now here's what I want you to do. Just 5 things. Assess which of the 5 reasons applies to you. Choose one to focus on the next 2 weeks. Be patient with the process. Breakthroughs don't happen overnight. Celebrate small wins, but not too much. You gotta lock in. And the last thing, if you are ready to stop guessing and start feeling proud of the way you play, then this is your moment. Click the link in the description and apply for the Controller Master Key. It's not for everyone, but if you know deep down that it is your time to finally master the piano with clarity, confidence, and soul, I'd love to work with you.